Ah, I was muted, sorry. Alright, I think you can hear me now. What I was saying was that you're welcome to this stream. We have 10 concurrent viewers right now. We're running live at 7 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. today. I hope that we still have some viewers, and we actually do. So today I'm going to go through the results of the month. I'm going to look at the incredible results of November. We had a total gain of over 1,500 euros. And then Thursday and Friday this week, we made a gain of over 1,300 euros. So the 2 first days of December are really good, and I will get into why our algos are performing as well as they do at this point. So hello Herman here, hello DJ, and hello Karsten. I hope you can hear me now, so please give me a thumbs up that you can hear me, and if you have any questions, just send it in the chat. I have no real agenda today. I'm just going to go through the results. We're going to answer any questions that you might have, and yeah, what else? We might build an algo or 2 algos depending on how much time we have left. Yeah, all right. Great, I'm happy the sound's working. Yeah, all right, let me share you my screen. Here's our website. I believe we have a couple of new viewers today. We've got a new whole bunch of new followers on Twitter and Instagram and on Discord. So I guess there are some new viewers here. And let me just make a short recap of our website. And on our website, you can see all the results. You can see all current active trades. You can download the algos to make your own backtest. There is a learning program where you can learn how to develop algos yourself based on the knowledge and experience of me and my other colleagues at ProRealAlgos. So this is the website where you should turn if you are looking to enhance your skills in either building your own algos or managing algos from a supplier like ProRealAlgos. So it's my strong recommendation that you check this website out. So the results, go to the results tab up here. We had a gain this month of, let's see exactly how much that was, 26,598. That's the total results since start of ProRealAlgos. That is with minimum position sizing, so you can't really earn less than this. This is the minimum position size, so this is the absolute minimum of what you would have earned with ProRealAlgos. So 26,598 minus 23,577. Yeah, that's not correct. Let's see. I think something is wrong here. The actual gain, I believe, is half of this, 1,510 euros. I will have to look into that. Yeah, so actually we could pull up the individual results of all single algos, so you can see it in the bottom of the screen right now. So the best total algo this month is the algo that you can see now in the middle of the screen. It's the Prime SP503, which made a gain of 737 euros, and that is almost half of the total gain of this month. And in general, you can say that the prime algos have been performing very well, and the plus algos not so good, and cuts algos are pretty much just making plus minus zero, not losing money, not making any money. But this month is definitely dedicated or commended to the prime algos. So the prime, cuts, and the plus algos are 3 different algo types, or actually it's 3 different algo collections. The prime algos are of one source code, so you can call that one algo type, and the plus algos is another algo type. But the cuts collection is a number of different algos based on a number of different strategies, and we have made these 3 collections to make it simpler for you to understand the difference between the different algo types. And also it's a good to be successful in algo trading, you need to diversify your strategies. So we have 3 different algo collections, and as you can see here, we have 7 prime algos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. Yeah, 8 cuts algos and 5 plus algos. So our aim is always to have 20 active algos. We just released 2 algos today. Actually, you could test them in the trial period for the past 2 weeks, but we released them officially today. And those are these 2 algos here, cuts FTSE H1 and cuts USD Gen currency pair. Robert is asking, do you analyze your trades on a daily basis? I do not, or we do not. We analyze our trades on weekly, but foremost on a monthly basis. So algo trading is in that sense a little bit more long term. We are looking at every single trade actually on a monthly basis, but algos have periods of underperforming the index, and they have periods of overperforming the index, and you shouldn't really make any decisions based on how an algo performs in 1 day or in 2 days or even in 3 weeks or even in 3 months. We are evaluating our algos on a monthly basis. So if an algo would underperform the index for a couple of months, and if the algo would exceed the maximum drawdown compared to the maximum drawdown in the historic backtest of the algo, if the live performance of that algo would exceed the live drawdown of that algo would exceed the drawdown that we've seen in the backtest of this same algo, then that's a condition for closing the algo. But we do this on a monthly basis, so we're not making any decisions just on daily data or even weekly data. Hi Reza, a silly question. I don't know what I'm doing wrong that my algo doesn't take any trades. The time zone is right and enough margin there. What else would I be doing wrong? Well, first of all, I would check that you are using the right instrument. I'm not sure which algo you have, but one problem in ProRealTime is that there are a number of different instruments for the same market. So let's say that I have a DAX algo that I want to run on the DAX market. There are probably like 10 different instruments that you can search for in the ProRealTime software, and it could be hard for you to find the real instrument. If you choose the wrong instrument there, either you would have too big of a contract size, or the algo wouldn't take any trades at all. So that could be one reason. The second reason being the security margin, but that you said was enough. So I would check also if you have any rejected trades. If you go into ProRealTime main window and go to let's see, go to the main window and you check trading, and then you click order list. You can also press a shortcut is Control plus the letter O, and that will open up a list of all orders that your ProRealTime have done. And you might have some rejected trades there, and it usually comes with an error message, so please check that as well. And start with that. If you can't find any reason in any of those two topics, please just send us an email or go to the chat on our website. All right, where were we? We had a couple of other questions, I believe. If I do short-term trading, well, I do on a personal basis. It's not a part of ProRealAlgos. I do it as pretty much just for fun. I like looking at the index. I like doing my own analysis, and I like the pulse, so to say, of trading on the short term. Actually looking into spending hours in front of those charts, but nothing that we do on a like official basis on ProRealTime. But we do. We all do it here for personal reasons. Yeah, the second best algo this month was, you can see it down here now, is the IBEX M5. IBEX is the Spain market. It's the index of the, I think it's the 35 biggest stocks in Spain. So that algo had a good period as well. And one of the best algos still, even this month, is the Prime DAX M3 algo. If you go to our website and you scroll down here, you can see the top 10 performing algos of all time, and the Prime DAX M3 algo is the clear winner with almost 400 euros, 450 euros more than the one on the second place. But what might be more interesting for you is how good have each and every algo performed since compared to how many months it have been active. So the Prime DAX M3 algo have been active since our start 3 years ago without any updates. I just wanted to mention that, without any updates. That's pretty rare, and that's why it's on the top 1 position of the top 10 performing algos, because it have been working for 34 months or something like that. But if you were more interested in looking at how good have an algo performed compared to how many months it's been active, then this is the place to go. On the left side here you can see how much gain it's doing on average per month. And actually Prime DAX M3 is on the top of that now as well. It wasn't last month. So please check that out. You can go find out any changes in our algo arsenal down here at the algo timelines. You can see when we have released algos, when we have done updates. You can see whenever we close algos. And my final recommendation before we getting into the good stuff, please go and download our app. It's an iOS and Android app where you can get push notifications of our news, and you can find all learning material there. It's just a good place if you are interested in ProRealAlgos in any way. We have a lot of information there, and you can just have the full ProRealAlgo experience in your pocket, so to say. Yeah, all right. Robert is asking if we keep focus on the same algos and markets. Well, our markets that we focus primarily on are the algo markets, are the markets on which the spreads are a bit lower. So, and that means like the German market, the DAX market, SP 500, Wall Street Cash, and Nasdaq, the bigger indexes, because it's easier actually to make a profitable algo, of course, where the spread is low. And the spread can be quite different between the markets. If you were to look at, let's say, the Hong Kong market, we have at times tried to build an algo for that market, and it just doesn't work. The spread compared to the volatility and the bar range, or the intraday bar range, is just too low. Too high. The spread is too high compared to how much the index is moving. So we are focusing on the indexes that have smaller spreads. But we do look at new markets all the time. Just this year we have released an algo for the Italy 40 index called MIB. That was just 2 months ago. We just released today the algo for the USD yen currency pair, and we also released the FTSE 100 H1 algo, and that of course runs on the 100 biggest British stocks. So we are releasing algos for new markets as well. Our experience is just that it's harder to build algos for markets that have bigger spreads. Also, the spreads can differ quite a bit between the different IG countries. So if you are located in, let's say, Spain, your spread for the Spain index will probably be lower than for us that's located in Sweden. So yeah, that's how things are now. Yeah, I think that's it about the results. What else? Some of you may have been with us for over a year, and for you will be pretty happy to hear that we are restarting the Marco Making the Million Challenge in the next live stream. So starting 2023, we are restarting that challenge. And for you who haven't been with us so long, the Marco Making the Million Challenge was an idea that we had in the start of this live stream. I believe we started this live stream around 2 years ago. And the Marco Making the Million Challenge is the challenge to turn an initial capital investment of only 5,000 euros to 1 million euros in 48 months. And now you're thinking, that's impossible. Well, it's hard, it's very risky. Let me say that again, it's very risky. This is nothing we recommend to any of our customers, but it's a challenge showing, I believe, showing our customers how much power there is in this, in our algos and in the reinvestment of profit. So if you go to our website, I can pull it up right now. You can see that there is an equity curve here in green. It is here, the green one. This is actually an equity curve starting with the minimum position size, just as the red one here. The red one has kept its minimum position size of 1 contract per index, and the green one has reinvested some of those profits made and increased the position size as those profits have been rising. And as you can see now, we have a gain of 45,919 euros with reinvesting profits, compared to a gain of 26,598 euros with just keeping the same position size. So the Marco Making the Million Challenge is a way to show you how strong our algos are and how big the potential is in reinvestment of your profits. But that said, I have to once again say it's very risky. The risk of blowing the account is quite big. We are running 20 algos with only 5,000 euros. At some points we might not even have enough security margin to cover positions taken by all these 20 algos. So that really shows how great of a risk this is. If you go back a couple of videos, probably like maybe 14-15 months ago, you can see the last live stream where we covered the Market Making a Million challenge. The account has really been active this whole time, but we haven't really reported on it. So the plan is to, at the start of 2023, at the first live stream, which will be on, I think, January 8th, that is when we will start that challenge again. And anyone is welcome to join us. You could start with half the position size just to just be a part of this. And half the position size is still quite a lot of risk. Karsten Ziegler is asking, what does the 100% money back guarantee means? Well, if you're not happy with your algos, we pay you back, no questions asked. So if you're not happy with the result of your algos, if you're not happy with the support that you get from me or from my colleagues, or for whatever reason you would not be happy with the service that we provide for you, then you will get that money back. So just please read the terms and conditions, so that we have a limited number of days where you can actually ask for your money back. You will have to do that in, I believe, in 7 days. So if you're not happy within 7 days, just let us know and you will get the whole money back. And Robert, you're asking if the challenge is possible with a small account, let's say 2,000 euros. Well, depending a little bit on which your IG country is, your minimum position size might differ a little bit from ours, and it could be possible. I mean, there's nothing saying that you couldn't do it. It's just having 2,000 euros running with minimum position size with 20 algos. Odds are that quite often there will be too many positions open. So when, let's say, the 7th algo wants to open its position, open a new trade, you will not have the security margin to cover that position, and that would mean that the algo would not take any position. So it's just that's the problem. Your algos will not take all the trades as we do. But I mean, there's always a way to make it work. I mean, you could run with 10 algos. You could start with 5 algos, increase to 10 algos, and as your profits and your equity of your account increases, then you can increase the number of algos running. So yeah, I would find a way for you to join the program. You could probably start with a smaller number of algos and then make it grow. What else? I mean, I showed you the 2 new algos last week. It was released today. I could just give you a sneak peek of those algos again for those who haven't looked into it yet. If you're an all algo cash package customer, you of course receive all new algos automatically within your license period. So the new algos have been sent to you today. If you haven't received it and you're an all algo package customer, please let me know. And of course it's free for if you're signing up for the all algos package, you get all new algos for free. So if you haven't, please just let me know. Let's look at the the USD yen. I think that's a pretty good one. We love diversifying our algo portfolio even further, so adding another currency pair is just feels good. We already have the Euro USD M3 CATS algo. It's our second best or third best performing algo, and our hopes are that this algo will be performing very well as well, and it has. Of course, we are always running our algos for a long period of time before releasing it to you, and it has performed very well since we developed it. It's been in live for, I believe it's almost a year now, so it has been performing good. I just hope that the start of the algo for you will be good as well. Right, let's look. The best thing with currencies are that the algo will trade for you even on the weekends. So if you like making money sleeping, if you like making money in the weekends, get a algo running on a currency. And here it is. Let me pull up the backtest report. So the algo have the backtest here is from 2010, almost 12, a little bit over 12 years. Out of those 12 years, only 1 year was negative, and 2022 has been incredible. We developed it in the end of 2021, so this is actually the best performance, the best performing year of the whole algo, of the whole backtest, and that results were achieved out of samples. So it's real results, nothing just curve fitted. It's actual real results. Karsten is asking if the results from the Google table are from a live account or from the backtest. These results here are from a live account, and as you understand, as the reason why you're asking is probably because you know that backtest and live trading can differ. So if you were to run, let's say, an algo for 1 year and in live, and run that same algo in a backtest for that same year, then you will get different results. Often the differences are not that big, looking at a longer period of time. So if you're looking at a couple of years, you will barely see the difference between live trading and the backtest. But if you were to look at individual trades, looking at the short term, the short-term results of an algo, it can differ quite in quite big ways actually. So these results that's in this Google Sheets table here are from a real account. Reza, please elaborate. What do you mean? What DAX indicator do you mean? Are you talking about the SMACD indicator on our website? And while we get an answer on that, let's look at the results here again. So out of those 12 years, only 1 year was negative, and we had a great 2022 so far. So looking at the CATS algos, many of the CATS algos are built on a bigger time frame than the plus and the prime algos. The prime and the plus algos are built primarily on like M5, on the 3-minute time frame, on the 2-minute time frame, and yeah, on the 5-minute time frame. The CATS algos are more different in that way that many of them are built on the 1-hour time frame or 15-minute time frame, and so on. And an algo running on a longer time frame will, in 99% of the cases, make less money. The number of trades taken by an algo running on, let's say, a 1 hour time frame compared to an algo running on a 5-minute time frame is let's say often around 12 times less. So let's say that you were to run an algo on a 10-minute time frame, and you will build that algo on the 10-minute time frame. You would often compare, if you were to compare it with an algo running on a 1 hour time frame, you would have around 6 times more trades on the lower 10-minute time frame algo. So that's something that you should be aware of if you are looking to buy maybe 1, 2, or 3 algos. Then I would actually suggest that you choose algos that work on a smaller time frame and not on a bigger time frame, because you will be disappointed that the algos are not working more often. Some algos doesn't even take a trade on like a week if it's on a 1 hour time frame. So please be aware of that. It's a great those higher time frame algos, those bigger time frame algos, those longer time frame algos are a good complement to running lower time frame algos. So again, diversification is key. It's key to the long-term success of algo trading, and to run algos that have both the smaller time frame, 1 minute, 5 minute, 3 minute time frame, and those algos that run on a higher time frame. That will help your overall performance of your algo trading career, so to say. So please be aware of that. Yeah, so rest of any algo that we deliver consists of 2 files. One file is the indicator file, and the second file is the system file. And the algo need both these files to work. We have hidden big parts of the code in the indicator file, while the system file is completely readable. So both the files are needed to run the algo. You should not use algo related indicator file on your charts. It's not an indicator in a way like the RSI indicator is an indicator, or like the moving average is an indicator. You only have this indicator file in order for the algo to work. So please don't remove that, and please just import it and let it be in your system. But yeah, it's needed for your algo to work. Yeah, so that was the new cuts algo. If you haven't received it, send me an email, send us an email. And as you can see, I mean, average executed orders per day is 0.29. I mean, that's, yeah, it's one order per week approximately. So that's what that is why I'm saying that longer time frame algos are trading less often. Yeah, let's look at the FTSE 100 algo. It's similar to the USD Yen algo. It runs on the 1 hour time frame. Here it is, also from 2010, so 12 12 years worth of backtest, and just as the last algo, this algo had one losing year, 0.1 euros in loss. So that's pretty annoying that one of the years was a loss and it was just 0.1 euros. Yeah, and as you can see here, once again, I just wanted to show you this. Looking at, if you were to zoom out this algo, it looks like, wow, it has been performing really well. And if you were not to look more closely, you might believe that every single year would make a lot of money with this algo. But if you are to zoom in, you can see that the algo is pretty much flat for 2 to 3 years, and that is okay. You would not be really happy if you were to run only this algo, but running 20 algos, you will be happy having a few algos that's not trading that often. These algos are more for a long-term, for the long-term success, so to say. So one benefit from running an algo with a higher time frame is that the backtest is substantially longer than an algo on a smaller time frame. So as you can see here, the backtest is from 2010. So now you can be certain that the algos that this specific algo have good historical proof of working. If you were to run a backtest of, let's say, a 5-minute algo, you would get probably like 1/3 of the data. So and that would mean that, well, the algo is performing more, making more trades, making you more money, but the risk of it losing its edge in the market might be higher, since we don't have that historical proof of 12 years worth of data. And Robert is asking if there's more code learning to come. Yes, we are have a little bit of bad conscience about that. We are we are starting it soon again. We have written the script, so the script is done. It's just for me to actually sit down in front of the camera and do the recording. So the script is done, we know what to talk about, we have all the material needed to just start recording it. So it's just been a little bit too much to do right now, but I promise you, before the end of 2022 you will have a new video in the learning program, and then things will go more rapidly, since we already have the script and we are getting up to pace. So please bear with us, there are new videos coming out. And for you that doesn't know about this learning program, go to ProRealAlgos.com/learning. You can click up here as well, learn to code. The learning program is, as I said in the beginning of this stream, program that for you that's interested in developing your own algos. You might have ideas of you might have trading ideas, you might have seen something in your own manual day trading that you would like to automate. You might have an idea that you want to backtest. You might want to, let's say, test some statistics. This learning course will help you with that. It's primarily focused on ProRealTime, so we are working throughout this learning program in ProRealTime, but we are discussing algo trading and algo development in general terms as well. But all the practical exercises are in ProRealTime, so it's primarily focused on that. And it's for free. It's a premium program as well, if you would like to have the extra material. But big parts of this program is free. So just go to ProRealAlgos.com/learning and you can sign up sign up there. I could actually just start this for a couple of minutes so you can see what it's about.
Our useful code snippets on filters, on indicators. I will give you the robust strategies and the strong edges. I will give you the combined experience and knowledge of ProRealAlgos, but most importantly, I will give you a ProRealAlgos proof algo making process so that you can transform your own ideas into profitable algos.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. So yeah, please check that out. I'm not sure if I have much more to talk about. I don't know if we have time. We could build an algo if you want. You could like just Google on strategy and just try it out for you to get a little bit familiar with coding in ProRealTime. Or if you have any other questions, please let me know. Thank you, Karsten. I'll talk to you again hopefully on January 8th. And Rob Lore 94 is asking for the recommended position size. Well, if you go to ProRealAlgos.com/learning, ProRealAlgos/trial. There you can find the position sizes that we are running with our different algos on the official account, the account on which we present our results on. So if you go there, you can see what the position size we are running on the different algos. But if they are recommendations, I mean, this is actually minimum position sizing with a bit of factoring. So we are taking to make sure that we are taking the same risk between the different algos. I can't give you any like personal recommendations on position sizing, but money management is, I would say, yeah, it is the most important factor in the long-term success of your algo trading, because your algos will have drawdowns and your equity will have drawdowns. And I mean, it's so frequent that people get into algo trading and they see the potential right away and they increase their position size way too much. They make money in the start and then they blow their account because they didn't have a proper money management. So your position size should of course be in relations to your total equity of the account and the risk you want to take. If we go to results and check out the equity curve of our official account, you can see that there is a maximal drawdown here of 2,659 euros. So that's quite a bit. Let's say that you were to run our algos with only 5,000 euros in the account. Yeah, you would have survived that drawdown and you would have made a lot of money. But for someone, let's say, that would run all 20 algos with the exact same position sizes as us, with only 2,500 euros in the account would have been blown, they would have get burnt, and they would never touch algo trading again. And it would lead to an unhappy customer for us. And it doesn't really say much about the performance of the algo, it's just saying how bad that money management actually was. So money management is key. Please make sure that your capital on the account can sustain a couple of losses. Yeah, and I think most of us have to leave. Thank you for watching. It was good having you all here today, and I'll talk to you again in start of 2023. If you would like me to cover anything on that occasion, please send us an email. We can cover anything from trading, from building algos, from specific questions in your ProRealTime and whatever else you would like me to talk about. So send me an email and I will cover that in the next video. All right, so thank you for watching. I will talk to you again in, let's see, yeah, a little bit over a month. So yeah, bye.